Welcome back to Be Your Own Hero. Now, Jeannie,
And we're back.
We're back. Yes, segment 3. Who's this book for? Who's the target audience? And when you started and after you completed it, who's it for, please?
Okay. So initially, and Supergirls as well as a movement, the target is college women, collegiate women, and young alumni. Okay, so they're getting ready to get out in the world and launch. Meaning, what do I mean by launch? I mean leaving the nests and flying, right? Wide open spaces. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So initially, and that specifically is who this book is written for.
Okay.
If you read it the way it's written, it talks about college and, after college and stuff like that. However,
Yeah.
so it's specifically written for women, that without a doubt. All right,
know.
the way it is, it's pink,
Why not?
it's girly. Other women are finding it to be just as valuable because, let's face it, we're always launching into something in life. And so women like moms of girls who this is targeted to are buying it, and they're reading it, and they're saying things like, I can't put it down. It's just so compelling, and it just feels like you, and things like that. So I think that a lot of people are relating to it because they know that they go through change in life, and we all are struggle, like you said. I mean, you're not a female collegiate, but you've struggled with self-doubt.
Oh, yeah.
So we all struggle with that. It's part of the human
Existence.
Exactly.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is also important to realize is that we're in an AI world now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you think about, I do this in class.
Which we love. We love it.
Yeah, well, and then also a little afraid of it because the unknown, right? Is that you realize, I do this in class, how many careers do you have? And kids say 1. I'm like, what are you kidding me?
I wish.
Yeah, unless you're working.
But I was always envious of those people who knew, like when they were 12, I want to be an architect or I want to be a doctor, right? And they did it. So that wasn't me.
No, I just knew it wasn't really me either. I took the leap into the unknown. I just knew I didn't want to be back up where I grew up, and it was the right decision. But now with an AI
New York would
world,
never be the same without O Malley.
I don't know about that.
Or NYU.
It's another city. It's just another story in the big city.
Father O.
Yeah, but think about how long jobs last now. So we all not long, right? We all have a sense of you better be an entrepreneur in your brain because there's something behind you that could replace you unless you're really adding value. And I think that that's one of the lessons that I got from reading this, even though I'm not the target audience.
That's so cool. I love that you got all these lessons.
I did. I kept an open mind.
All right.
Okay.
I love that about you.
I kept an open mind, but really as I read it, it was wait a minute now. Every employee who wants to move forward or have survival is better understand they have to create value. And that means you have to be entrepreneurial and sometimes don't wait to do things. Go out and figure out how to generate more revenue, more market share,
More
ideas, more something that keeps it relevant. And that's where you may not be the person who wants to start a business. I did. I'm glad I did. It was tough. By the time it was over, I was exhausted. But I'm sure glad I did it. It lasted 5 years.
It's a terrific experience.
It's isn't it though? I mean, it really is.
It's humbling. Failing fast teaches you how to fail, to your point.
Yeah.
And then pick yourself up again.
Yep.
And just, I mean, there's nothing like it.
No, I did 20 years of Saks Fifth Avenue, and I was very proud of it. But every 5 years, I reinvented myself with a different job.
Okay, dude, seriously? 20 years at Saks Fifth Avenue? You are not that old.
I started teaching when I was 12. No, but again.
But this book, to your point, this book is about, I mean, it gives you the inspiration, the motivation to, yes, go out on your own if that's what you want, but whatever it is that you want to grab. Maybe you want to go to graduate school. Maybe you want to go work for a company. How do you do that? The tools are very similar, whether you're doing a startup career where you're creating your own or you have to go find it and sell, because everything's about selling.
Yeah, it's about, and that's one of the things that I say it in class. You might be in a leadership program because, leadership and management. And I challenge students and say, okay, you're in a leadership program. Sounds great. What are you leading? Okay, I mean, maybe you can't work. Okay, it could be a visa thing, or maybe sitting home and doing nothing is not leadership. Running a club, getting involved in after school activities, or even working part time, not for some 3 month internship, but do a full year someplace. That means a lot, and that's leadership. And again, you learn a lot what's going on there. Okay, so we're going to end at segment 3. What do you want the person who wants to start? What do you want to leave them with at segment 3? And we'll pick up on that going forward in segment 4.
So I really think I said this earlier, so it's a repeat. Sorry, guys, but it's powerful. Okay, you have all the weapons you need. Now fight.
Let's leave on that. We'll start that on segment 4.